All right,
Hello,
so
hello. I'm Marco.
I'm Michael, and I'm going to take a second and share groups. Nope, pages. Fox Pop and Beauty. We're
Everybody,
live.
let us know in the
Wow,
chat
that's
how our
me.
volumes are. Should Michael be higher? Should he be lower? Should I be higher, lower? Is it good? Any echoes?
Yeah, I can hear myself on the thing. That's a good start.
Nice.
All right, so now let me share this into the bunker, and then we will get going. Share group.
We're just also letting people trickle in.
Yep. All right, so that should be in the bunker now. Let's go check that out. Yep, we are in. All right, cool. And we've got comments. We've got Ryan is here. Hey, Ryan. What's up, Chris? We got the hateful one is here. Let's see if this works now. Boop. There it is. There's Chris.
Just bear with me, guys. I'm just updating some stuff on the website here.
There's Ryan. There's Adam.
What's
up, Adam?
All the way from the UK.
Very cool.
Now, Mike, is he going to be watching through? Did you message Mike to let him know that we're up on YouTube?
Oh, hopefully he knows that it's on YouTube, but it should have given him a notification. I guess I could check YouTube and make sure it's there. Adam, this is going to be the question of the night. How crazy is Marco? Oh, Panda's here too. That's good. Hello, Panda. Let me make sure that it's up there. My Fandom TV. Are we live? We are live. It's working. Look at that.
Let's see. I'm going to take.
We got nobody watching on YouTube.
Did you post any of this in 258 stuff or no?
Oh, I will share it to there. Hang on. Let me go back here.
Well, because I can share it in there as well.
Yeah, you go for it. Share it in 258 and autograph of the month.
I need to grab the link, so I'm going to grab the link from here.
Share the YouTube one with them so that we boost that crowd. Boost the YouTube crowd. What's this is pretty sure this is slotted up. What's going on?
That's weird. It's like I can't even share the post.
What's up, Anthony? Are you trying to share the one from the bunker?
There
you can't share that one. You gotta share the one from Fox Pop and Beauty.
Sure.
What's up, Yoshi? Welcome, welcome.
Copy link.
See, here's the thing, Charles. If you keep saying you want him to send you Paulie, he's not. That's the kind of guy that he is. He's not going to do it. You can't let Marco know what you want, because then Marco will send you what he thinks you want, but not what you want. We got a comment
Or he could do the prepaid and then just use the credits to buy Paulie.
That's true. You could just use it to get it. We got our comments from YouTube also. What's up, O'Flair again? Got some YouTube comments.
Guys,
Chris, that's probably
ready.
because you've been drinking a lot lately. You've been drinking a lot. What is up, Karen? Good to see you.
Hey, Karen.
Is everybody kind of liking the comments popping up like this? You guys like this feature?
It's been taking us forever to get it to
Yeah, we've been working on this a lot.
But I think we got it now. How did everybody say about the audio? Is it good?
Yeah, I think everybody's said it sounds pretty good. Anthony's got a great point. Yeah, Marco has Stephen Amell's of his full signature, which is much different compared to his essay that he does now. He's still Arrow, but just completely
Well,
different.
that's because I was the very first company to sign him.
Ooh,
He hadn't even done any
facts.
conventions or nothing.
Facts.
He just got off the plane from Vancouver for about a week, and they just got done filming season 1. That's why a lot of my photos are him in like the hood with the raccoon face paint.
Oh, he was just the hood.
The hood.
What's up, World Order Collectibles on YouTube? Carlos and Yuju. Let's see. John says we sound great. Chris says we sound great. Everybody says we sound great. That's good to know.
Cool. Well, guys, it's been a while. Like I said, we've got a whole bunch of new audio stuff. We're looping things through. We're using a couple different programs. And so it's been a learning process, but I think it's coming out pretty good.
Yeah, we're trying to make programs that don't work together. So, logic. What's up, resident voice actor?
I think the main issue was just we didn't really know how to wrap the audio around.
Yeah.
But that's good.
So you're saying we're not rappers?
Definitely not rappers. I mean,
unfortunate.
I used to be, try to get the Vanilla Ice thing going when I was a kid and whatnot, but
then you just grew a beard.
I grew a beard. That could be the
Can't
bearded
do it anymore.
rapper.
Yeah, the bearded one. The bearded one. What's this? Let's see. Hi, Marco. Thank you so much for the sticker for my folder. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I thought I sent all those out this month when I was packing.
You sent everybody stickers?
I sent everybody stickers. You're not special anymore.
I'm not special anymore. You know what, though? Everybody needs a 258 Autograph of the Month Club Itoya. Everybody needs it. Everybody needs it in their life.
Just so everybody who's watching, all the orders went out last week. So you should be, if you haven't got it already, you should be getting it this week. Keep in mind, the post office is the post office. About every month, there's at least 3 or 4 that don't show up till the 25th or the 27th. Like,
if you guys want a spoiler, here was this month's. Just kidding. I'm not going to really show it to you guys. Who do you think I am?
But if you were quick enough, you could have caught the serial number and typed it in.
You could have, but if they would want to know who it is, they could just go watch the video.
So, congratulations. Baby Xander is now 1 month old.
1 month old already. Can you believe it? 1 month already.
Seems like yesterday, right?
Yeah, it's crazy. You want to know the craziest thing about it? He's a month old, and his actual due date is still tomorrow. He's not even due yet. His due date's tomorrow.
Time is going by fast. I mean, I just realized, like, oh crap, I had to do my taxes.
We still because of him, we still have to go in now. Luckily enough, they extended the period, but I still have to go in and do it. Yeah, I think it's extended to like May 15th, I think. But I need to go do that. I need to set that up. Adam is very happy with the signer. I agree. Great signer as always.
And those I noticed nobody guessed it in the bunker.
No, we didn't guess it this much. I mean, this was a tough one, man. There were so many options on this one.
I know, but the big clue was that they don't sign, and so you could go to eBay, look up all those people, and you're not going to find them.
See, but even the ones that we guessed, like some of those, like have like maybe one signature on eBay.
But they all had the trading cards, though.
That's true. Did what's her name? The girl from Legends of Tomorrow, who played Nora Dark, and she was in Supernatural, and she was in Dexter.
Courtney.
You know what I'm talking about?
Courtney Taylor?
I thought it was gonna be her. I thought that was a great guess.
It was,
because I know that's a total Marco style signing also. because she's always that kind of like back character with a great story, but never like in the forefront.
I guess we can talk about last month's signer. Who was last month's signer?
Who? Are we already talking about her?
I guess too soon? Everybody should have it by now.
Had the international people got it already?
Oh yeah, it was one that the international people should already have.
Oh, okay. Well, are you talking about Famke?
Yep.
Famke.
I was super happy and proud to pull that one together.
Did you have to look up how to say her name because isn't it?
I did, and I still said it wrong during the signing.
Is that my fault?
No, not I said it wrong. Like when I was chatting with her, I'm like, yeah, I looked up some videos just how to say your name, and then later on I said it. And she's like, no, it's Famke.
I'm sure she gets that like her whole life. She probably gets that Famke instead of Famke.
Yeah, it's like I said, it was a lot of fun. It was hard choosing photos. Like I know some people wanted the faculty, but to be honest with you, by the time I started printing photos and getting approvals, I didn't even realize she was in the faculty.
So here's what I said to Marco. Marco and I talk, and other than being this, Marco and I are really good friends. We talk pretty much like we try to talk daily. I mean, like I've been terrible about communicating with Xander. Ryan's in the chat. He could tell you, I'm terrible about talking right now. Was being busy with Xander, but Marco asked me about it, and I said, for me personally, I would have loved her for the action photo to be taken, and I would have loved for the horror photo to be faculty. But I think that Marco chose correctly. And what's funny is I talked to a couple other people about it, and I said that, and one of them said, no, it had to be 007. And the other one said, no, it had to be House on Haunted Hill. So it just shows it's impossible when people have been in stuff that much,
right,
to get it perfect with the constraints of the contract for the signing. It's just impossible.
That's why if you even read like the messages from this month, right?
Yeah.
Like, oh, I love that person from this show. And everybody has their one thing because he's been in so many,
Many.
And it's definitely one that I'm glad I got to check off my bucket list.
Yeah, I knew as soon as I saw who it was, and then I saw that he was in The Wire, I was like, oh, see, I knew you'd be happy. So
you just gave away a clue.
So it's okay. Extra clue. Yeah. See, Ryan says I'm really bad at talking right now. I'm bad. But yeah. So I know that the Famke was really exciting for you. That's a cool signing to pull off. I mean, that's
well, I couldn't do it without everybody's support in here. That's why I had to obviously I had to pay a little bit more than the actual costs, but like I said, I had fun and it was worth it to me, and that's why the extra add-ons at $40 helped recover some of the costs of doing stuff like that.
And so even at 40,
when you guys do add-ons and the variants and stuff, it helps tremendously. It helps me just a little extra push to get them to sign. Like that little extra amount of money that I can offer to get them to sign.
Yeah, for sure.
And so, I just want to say thank you, everybody, for that support.
Yeah, that was, I kind of based on the clues with all the different variants that were around, I was pretty confident that I had snagged that one. But there were still some other names out there that you just like were like any of those would have been massive, but just for her, you don't see her that much. So
maybe I should sell. Cool. I should sell an autograph of the month Venn diagram, dry erase board. So here's this clue, and then like where they intersect is.
I feel like Charlie Day from Always Sunny, that scene with the board, and he's like, well, he's like talking about it's all connected. That's one of my favorite things to do.
That'll be the gift for the next one. Well, like I said, I really, really want to make it an experience. And that's
really
why,
is.
like, I go out of my way to explain to people in the welcome letter, hey, look, if you're looking for A-list actors, even though, Famke could be considered, top up there. I mean, everybody's criteria is different, right?
Mm-hmm.
This isn't the place for you, right?
No.
Like you're probably more often than not going to know the person, like their actual name, right? But you might know them, but just not their name or and whatnot.
I tell this story every time. My first one, the first month that I joined, and he pulls out what's her name from Pan's Labyrinth. I still don't even know her name. I don't know her name, but I know she's the girl from Pan's Labyrinth, and I know it's my favorite autograph in my collection. But I would never know.
Brokey or something like
Ivana
that.
something. I would never know though to go search eBay for her, to search outlaw hobbies, or to search. I just wouldn't search for that. Like I wouldn't go if you guys saw the video where I went to Outlaw Hobbies and I got Samara Weaving, and Marco will tell you I've been bugging Marco to try to get Samara in the club, but she's not one that's she doesn't sign that much.
She was slated to do it, but once you asked me, I put it to the bottom of the list.
Whatever.
I'm keeping a list, man. Every time you ask,
is that why
people
just
drop.
Almost on the club yet?
She was almost there, and we were just about to sign it, and I said, before you sign, let me check my messages, and there, sure enough, was a message. I'm like, sorry, can't do it now.
That's just how popular. If you guys are listening, that's how popular Autograph of the Month Club is that Marco can just turn celebrities away because people ask about it.
Early on, that was one of probably the highlights that I had, early on when I started doing a lot of this was when actors started coming. I started getting emails from agents and actors offering, to be part of it.
Yeah,
that was like, hey, that's pretty cool.
I like the Marco and I were laughing about this person left a comment on one of my videos that these people pay Marco to be in his.
That would be an awesome job.
Yeah, these people they said in the YouTube video that these celebrities pay Marco to sign for him, so he puts them out into the club and gets their name out. Because there's so many things wrong with that statement. That one was killing me. That was a good one. Like that's when Marco realized he's been doing the club the wrong way the entire time.
Yeah, I mean,
because he's been paying these people and they should be paying him.
Right.
You're doing it wrong. Anthony wants to see more Lucifer cast.
All right, bottom of the list.
That's not I can tell you guys this. I'll tell you a secret. I don't know how big of a secret it is. Marco can talk all this big game about this, but I will tell you that Marco has told me before that one of his favorite things about the guest list that occurs in the bunker is he likes to see those names because he actually kind of keeps track to see what people want. Because typically the names that we're guessing are names that we want to see because that's how we know those people. So Marco does like to go to that list where we're trying to guess who the signer is, and the ones that it's not, he kind of keeps note. And if there's an opportunity, he kind of knows, okay, this is a name that keeps coming up. So this is a name maybe that I can look at.
I think Rachel's in the shop now too.
Anthony. Oh, is Rachel there now?
I think Rachel was what? That or she's on the list
3 months ago? 4 months ago?
Yeah, I think DJ Qualls is my next one to add. I got about halfway through, but Rachel Harris should be popping up on the site soon.
Yeah, DJ needs to go up there for sure.
Yeah, it's just I get so busy. I'm running like 4 or 5 different projects all at the same time outside of Autograph of the Month Club, and next month we're going to have some huge announcements with Truly Authentic. That's going to be amazing.
Yeah, I'm excited to show that off. I'm really excited to show that off. Wait till you guys see what Marco has coming for.
And it's all coming at no extra cost.
Yeah, wow.
It's all part of the $20, right? You're not paying an extra $10 or $5 for the COA, right?
Yeah, that still gets me. Like if you get somebody you don't like, it's still $20. Like it's so funny the amount of
Hell, I went to dinner last night. It was $96.
we needed. That's that's Marco. That's the next
4 memberships right there.
I just had a great idea, dude. The next crypto coin. It should be Starbucks.
Starbucks.
Because we equivalent everything into how many Starbucks you can buy.
If anybody out there is in the crypto sphere and wants some space coin, hit me up.
Space dust.
Space dust is space coin.
I thought it was space dust.
No. Oh. Dust is the system we use to get people to delivery system.
Oh, okay.
So when we say send this much ADA, right? Mm-hmm. That's the dust value. But yeah, it's Cardano's biggest meme coin, space coin.
Space coin.
Elon Musk, if you're watching, if you're going to Mars, you're going to need some space coin.
See, y'all think that Dogecoin has already gone to the moon, but space coin's already in space. So it's on the way before Dogecoin.
Yep. And we're going to actually have use case properties for space coin.
There you go. Let's see. Would be flipping awesome if you could get the guy who plays Dembe on Blacklist. That would be cool. What's that guy's name?
You know what I should do is start asking people who not to sign.
Okay.
Like, hey, I don't want Tom Cruise. I'm like, all right. No Scientologists.
Dembe is main character Blacklist. Who is he played by? Dembe.
Just so you guys all know, I mean, if you go back and look at the history of the Autograph of the Month Club, you can kind of see who it is I like. And if you like those people, you're just going to like the rest of the people that I end up getting.
I can't even pronounce this guy's name. Is Hisham Tawfiq. Hisham Tawfiq.
And it's funny, like Billy, you bring that up, but I've actually looked into it before.
That's the thing. So
I enjoyed Dembe as an awesome character on the Blacklist.
So I'll tell you guys, I've talked about this before, but like I said, I'll be sitting there with Kendall. So Kendall and I, since we had the baby, we've been binging Schitt's Creek like crazy. Mm-hmm. And so,
but not Blood In, Blood Out. I get it.
Not Blood In, Blood Out yet. We've been binging Schitt's Creek. Blood In, Blood Out, and Days of Thunder are on the list. But we've been binging Schitt's Creek, and so I message Marco as I'm sitting there. I pick up my phone and I message Marco, and I go, "Hey, I got an idea for Autograph of the Month Club." And I go, "I'm watching Schitt's Creek, and the character from Schitt's Creek who you need to get is Stevie, Emily Hampshire. That is."
I think Stevie, I actually answered it before you even finished, right?
Yeah, you said you're going to say Steve. You're going to say Emily, and I said, "Yeah, Emily," because I've gotten to know Marco. I know the type of character Marco goes for, that secondary or tertiary character.
Well, she was amazing in 12 Monkeys. I mean, her role in 12 Monkeys was insanely good.
So I'm looking at that show and I'm like, okay, Emily would be a perfect signer. And I even told Marco, I said, you got to get her to sign the picture of when she comes out in the makeup that Eugene Levy's character gives her, that Johnny Rose gives her when he gives her the makeup gift and she comes out from the back with the makeup on. Get her to sign that photo. It'll be great. And before I even go there, he goes, I've already written to Emily's agent before. I haven't gotten a response yet. And this is like a year ago that he did it.
But a lot of people realize I have a list a mile long of people, but the problem is I have to have connections, and they have to be connected somehow to those connections.
Yeah.
And so, every time I do a signing, it opens up a little bit more of those connections, and then I have a little bit more to choose from. So sometimes people who are not in the 6 degrees of Marco have a hard time understanding what it is I do.
Yeah.
And trading an agent or convincing an agent of what it is we do, how it's only $20 a month, and they're like, well, we want $50 that we can get at a con type of thing, right? Mm-hmm. It's a whole process.
Yeah.
And see, Mark, I'm very limited a lot of the times on what I can pull together because of that.
Yeah. But the like they said, the funny thing about the whole funny part about that was I've done this now. This is probably Emily was probably the third or fourth person that I've like pitched to Marco, and Marco every single time has been like, I've either done it already in the club, they've already been in the club before you were in the club, or I've tried, or I'm trying.
Well, the first two guesses this last month were already in the club.
Yeah, there was a couple that were already in the club that I knew about.
Like DJ, well, that's what
I think DJ was the first one.
Like, yeah, that was like 4-5 months ago, right? 6 months ago.
Yeah, DJ was one of the first guesses, but it's still spreading out a little bit, and there's no definitive list out there of who you've already had. There's like you have to like search kind of to see.
I'm horrible when it comes to like social media stuff. Like, I've been trying to get better, and that's what like in stuff that I'm trying to get Michael to just take it over for me.
See, Ryan, remember earlier in the show when we were talking about you keep saying something and Marco puts it to the bottom of the list?
Hasn't he done signings with other people? I could have swore they've been out there.
I don't know. I know that he's I don't know if it's through the mail. Is Paul or Stacy in here? Because I don't know if he's a good through the mail person. Here's a good question for you.
Every time somebody says Duval, I think of the Jaguars.
Have you gotten Gino Seegers from Banshee before?
I have not, but Banshee is an amazing show. And what's crazy is the main guy from Banshee is now like the main guy from Boys. He plays. His name is Anthony Starr.
Yeah,
and Anthony Starr. He plays the main villain hero guy.
I love The Boys. The Boys is a great show.
If you love The Boys, you should got to check out Banshee. It's phenomenal. Okay. It's about a guy, a sheriff from Oregon who goes to Pennsylvania, right? I think it's Pennsylvania. And he walks into a bar, and the bar gets robbed, and the guy dies.
Oh.
Right? And then the guy at the bar ends up, like, killing the two people that did it. But he's, like, just got out of jail. So he ends up assuming the identity of the sheriff from Oregon who's coming to take on the job as the new sheriff of Banshee. But he's a criminal. He's not a sheriff. And so everything he does is counterintuitive to all the other people because he becomes like the head boss of all of the other cops in this town. And nobody knew who he was because he was coming all the way from Oregon. But what he doesn't realize is like the town is run by the Amish mafia. And so like he keeps going up against other criminals, and just the fight scenes are just brutal, but some of the best fight scenes you'll ever see in a TV show.
Nice. I'll have to check that out. Ryan, I 100% agree. If anybody asks me, Mystery Alaska is the best hockey movie ever made. I know people love Miracle. I know people love Slapshot. Mystery Alaska is the best hockey movie ever made. In my personal opinion.
Wait, it's not Cutting Edge?
No, not Cutting Edge.
I grew up with this girl, and every like 3 months she had to watch Cutting Edge.
What that's not the one with
that's where the hockey player hurts his knee and then ends up becoming like the male figure skater for the girl.
Oh. No, I thought what was that other one, Sudden Death with Jean-Claude Van Damme, where there's a bomb in a hockey game or something like that. Okay, so hang on, let me go back up here because I saw a really good segue because I've been waiting for somebody to throw this in, and Adam did not disappoint. Here you go, Marco. Any hints to what the mystery boxes had? And then I saw where is she here? Amanda asked if she missed the announcement on the mystery boxes. You have not. We haven't even talked about them yet.
Yeah, it's the only thing that's been going on is that little ticker at the bottom, right?
Yeah, it's a little ticker. People can see where they are. But I guess we can. You want to start tackling it?
Right. Well, let's. I guess I can bring up a picture, huh?
Yeah.
So let's see here.
Picture of Marco. This is Marco's crazy eyes.
Crazy.
Karen, Blades of Glory. Oh, Blades of Glory is a good one. It's funny.
Let's see.
Now you got people asking for Snowpiercer autographs. Have you watched Snowpiercer?
I have. I've been waiting to. I just was deciding whether or not to either watch it through the movie and then the TV show, or the TV show then the movie. All right. So, can people see the Marco's Crazy box?
Yeah, waiting for it to catch up with stream lag here. Let's see. I got it. The live feed on my phone. Yep, everybody can see it.
That's my crazy look. Looks. If you didn't notice,
that's Marco's crazy eye. Just one.
Just one.
One.
So there's 3 boxes. Eye. There's a $4.99 box, which is limited to 12. Right. There is a 125 box, which is limited to 75, and then there's like a 40 box. I know some of the base things I'm going to have in each box, but then I'm just going to just fill it with other stuff. I have a lot of, not a lot, but I have things that I don't really sell that I'll toss in. Maybe some wrestling stuff, maybe some voice actor stuff, some quality control reject stuff. And those who've gotten my quality control reject stuff in the past know that I'm pretty strict. So it's usually like a smudge here. Maybe it's a crease there. You know what I mean? Like, there's still good stuff. But basically, I just wanted to have fun this month. It's April. I'm Spotlight. We're doing the Mystery Box Bunker. And I want to go out there and be like, everybody say, like, this is the best mystery box I've ever opened. Type of thing. And I just want to have a lot of fun with it. And so, Adam, I know you want hints, but the hints are these are going to be awesome.
So there's 3 boxes.
One thing I can say is that the 75 one will have at least one 11 by 17.
The 125 level?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that
I don't normally do 11 by 17s, but I during one of the buyouts from one of the cons, I got quite a few 11 by 17s of some pretty good actors. So
nice. Yeah, so there's gonna be the $40 box. If you want to just get a $40 box, there's gonna be a $40 box. There's gonna be a $125 box, and there's gonna be a $499 box. These are at autograph.deals.
Right.
So here, I'll put it in here. Let me put the link in.
Yeah, and so yeah, it's just I'm gonna have a lot of fun with them. So if you want to have a lot of fun with them, and you trust me to put them together, I will have a lot of fun with them.
There you go. So there's a link. They're going to be at autograph.deals. Basically, due to Adam's request. And I can tell you, if you guys have any question about value, check out. We did that big boy box from Marco before, the truly epic mystery box, and that thing was insane. So definitely check it out. But these are
hopefully it'll be better than that one.
Oh, I think so. Yeah, mystery boxes. That's a good. Charles, you're completely right that they're subjective, but the thing that I don't think people understand. I can't even fathom. I know Marco now, and I can't even fathom the amount of stuff Marco has. Marco has an insane amount of stuff. I don't want to say any names because I don't see what Marco. The difference is this: Marco and I aren't going to say like names that might be in here, but I know some of the names Marco has that Marco could put in, and they're insane. So
plus, well, again, yeah, like Charles, you're 100% right, and I've had this conversation with Michael 1,000 times, right? And I actually just had it last night too at dinner. Let's say I did have a Tom Cruise, right? To somebody that could be worth $1,000, and to another person they'd be like, I wouldn't even. You can give it to me, and I may put it in a drawer somewhere. If you gave it to me, but other than that, they would never buy it, right? So, if you know the kind of stuff that I do, the kind of people that I work with, the stuff that I enjoy, I think you should enjoy these boxes.
Yeah,
definitely, I think the value will be in there.
There are some items that Marco has told me that he has that I don't think Marco. It's so high value that just Marco would be, if there were Marco's crazy boxes, Marco would be crazy to put them in. But Marco's been going to things like Paley Fest. I mean, Marco's been around. I know he looks.
Well, I mean, I started 258 back in 2005, so
he's got the equivalent of 100 years of collecting.
Yes. Collective wisdom.
Collective wisdom. Here you go. John Gaines. Marco is a Jedi Master. I'm convinced.
Well, I did grow up in sales when I was in high school, so
there you go. Jedi Master.
Basically, just so you know, the $500, everybody watching this video, I'll give you a tip. It's just an autograph of me.
That's worth the money.
But there will only be 12 in the world, so.
Marco only had 12 of them.
And it's going to be me with a tiger, right? May or may not be shirtless.
So here's a question I know will come up when people watch this. When people watch this, I know this question will come up probably. So, if the $500 box,
right?
The main items, because obviously it's limited to 12. So the main hits in the $500 box are going to be the same throughout those 12, right?
Okay. So, yes and no. The same people, the major ones, but different things.
Nice.
So yeah. The one variant, there'll be 5 boxes of one type and then 6 or 7 of the other.
Got a couple people in here swooping. Let's see here. Hang on, let me catch up on comments. So Adam wants to know, I think that he set up shipping on all the boxes, Adam. So the $500 box, I think, should have shipping set
just up. Those who are in the UK know it's going to cost a lot.
Yeah, because he has to pay Her Majesty the Queen her share.
And just base shipping to there is insane.
Yeah. Nick is super excited. Oh, and then we got Jonathan snagged one of the 125, so that would be down to 74 of those. And then Anthony snagged a 125.
And just so you know, I will be making sure that Michael has the best box. So when he does his video.
Yeah, the U.S. shipping, guys, is, I think Marco did it flat rate, so it's 8 for the $40 box, 12 for the 175 or 125, and 20 for the 500. It's just flat rate. The expensive shipping gets to be when it's in the UK and Canada.
Yeah,
but more the UK. But yeah, so these are Marco put these together. Him and I have had conversations.
I put together the concept.
Yeah, we've had conversations.
Let's just put it this way: the basic, aside from everything, like the concept that I have for each box by itself is worth it. All the other crazy shit that I'm going to add to it is what's going to make it fun.
Yeah, and I can tell you guys, like, I don't know what's in them. I don't know what he's putting in the 40. I don't know what he's putting in the 125. I don't know what he's putting in the 499. I know that we've just kind of bounced ideas back and forth about what we kind of wanted to do exclusive for the bunker. I don't know what's in them. I have an idea based on my past with Marco about what might be in the big boy box, the $4.99 box. And if I'm right about that, there's going to be some happy people out there. There's going to be some very happy people out there.
Happy people.
There you go. This is.
Oh, yeah. I forgot to put up the timer. So there'll be a timer you'll have until the end of next week's show.
So Carlos says it's autism. Oh, it's autism. I think he means Awareness Month. How is Autograph of the Month Club celebrating?
By finding out that it's Autism of the Month Club or month. I had no idea. So thank you for letting me know.
Yeah, now thank you for sharing that news, Carlos. Anthony says he was going to buy the $500 box, but it wasn't you on a bear rug with a cowboy hat on signed photo. How do you know it's not? How do you know that's not in there?
I would, maybe the bear rug to a tiger skin, and you might be closer than you think.
How do you know it's not Marco cuddling up with the Tiger King himself with some live tigers? How do you know?
Dun, dun, dun.
Here you go. Karen's got it. Boom. Marco Fabio.
Yeah. My hair, it gets really flat, but if you catch it right out of the shower, it's definitely Fabio-esque.
And that could be the photo. You don't know.
What I need to do is I need to hire somebody that's going to squirt the water in the mist while I'm taking pictures so that my hair stays, bouncy and shiny. I thought about, you know what? Maybe I'm so crazy that if this box sells out, I'll cut my hair.
Oh, that would be. There it is. If the $500 level box sells out, Marco will shave his head on the next Kingdom of Grandma.
I don't know if I want to shave my head. I maybe cut it a little bit shorter, so it's maybe an inch tall.
How about this? Marco will shave his beard.
No. Now we're just getting too crazy, right?
Karen wants you to get you can write this off as a business expense for the show.
I'll donate the hair to
get a wind machine.
A wind machine? All right.
Yeah, just for the show. You can write it off.
She acts like I don't already have one.
She look at Karen doesn't want you to get rid of. Oh God, here we go. Karen doesn't want you to cut your hair, but she wants that beard gone. Wait, what does that mean about me then, Karen? What are you trying to say? You have a beard thing? A beard issue?
Well, but then how do I catch all the food?
Anti-beard. My beard, my life. Yeah, sometimes when it's late at night and you're just laying in bed about to go to sleep and you do one of these and you find a little extra dessert. It's the way life is.
Like I said, the only major clue is that the 125s will be have at least one 11x17.
Is there a guarantee of a larger photo in the bigger box?
Probably not. I mean, well, yeah. The bigger box is at least, let's just say, 11x14, the main piece. And then maybe a 24x18.
Wow.
Yeah, so those might actually come like a tube rather than a box.
Is that going to be like with mine? When I did mine, I got the tube and the box. You might have to do some double shipping. You might have your profit cut into with USPS.
You know me, the profit, it's nice.
I know. It's all about the fun. It's all about the experience.
I just want to have fun.
I can tell you guys, like I said, I take whatever weight you want with it. I'm telling you that $4.99 box, I have some ideas of what I know Marco has And even if the stuff I don't know that he has, but the stuff I know he has, if he puts any of the stuff that I know that he has in that box,
and maybe not all of it will be autographed. Maybe
there's going to be some jealous people out there.
Around.
So 125 box guaranteed 11 by 17.
At least one, yeah.
At least one guaranteed 11 by 17, and the $4.99 box guaranteed at least one 11 by 14.
And like I said, I will stuff the boxes with all kinds of quality reject stuff to make them fun as well. But usually, even those are usually pretty nice. They're just maybe the photo didn't turn out quite right. Maybe it's a little grainy. Maybe it just wasn't up to my standards, or I just didn't really know what to do with it.
Do you have any more of your? I'm not gonna say who this was of, but I just know it existed. Do you have any more of your cuttings that you did, or are those not?
Well, I have those. I'm actually looking into it when I have an extra minute of doing something even funner with those. Okay. I'm researching different kind of techniques.
Marco's got some cool things. So
I don't know. That's because I really, really, really want to find a cool way of doing cut signatures.
There are some really cool ones that I've seen out there. There's some really cool ones. What I
want to do is like a way of doing so where I can put the cut on top of the photo, and then maybe some kind of like mold or glue or something that kind of pushes the edges down so it kind of smooths into the photo itself. So it doesn't look so like this is just a cut on top of another photo. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So it just doesn't look like two separate things.
It almost looks like it's just got a little bit of a kind of a 3D look. Not even a 3D look because I don't want it to be too thick, but like just a way kind of like where it merges together.
Charles, I'm going to get a t-shirt made with quality reject on it.
Yeah.
And then Anthony, I know somebody who makes cards and you can put it in the card. Marco, that's where Marco got his start with
done those, yeah.
Yeah, Marco got his start with where are they? I have a couple from Vampire Diaries. I don't know where they are, but I have a couple of Marco's cards from Vampire Diaries.
Yeah, I mean,
I think Kendall might have taken them to work, but yeah, Kendall has the main trio from Vampire Diaries. Marco signed cards. There you go. Yes, the cuttings. See, what Marco does is he cuts his beard and then he strategically places the beard hairs.
That's only from my OnlyFans.
Hey, hang on. Let me finish my thing. You strategically place the beard hairs on the photo of you laying on the bearskin rug so that it gives it a nice feeling to it.
Right. I glue it to the bearskin rug.
Yeah, so the bearskin rug is made
in my chest as well.
The feel of Marco's beard hairs.
Yeah. I
it's really nice.
A few to my chest as well, so that.
Nice. He gives a different texture.
Yeah, I'm experimenting with all kinds of stuff like that. I'm like Marco DNA cards.
Yeah, I got the Portman books that are out there. I got one of the ones that Jim Carrey did. Here's my thing with the books, and I don't know how Portman did hers, but Jim Carrey signed a stack of book book plates. So he actually never signed the book. He signed the book plates. So I just have a Jim Carrey book with a signed book plate. Which I don't know. How do you guys feel about that? Do you prefer that they sign the book, or do you prefer that it's now separate and you can do whatever you want with it? What's your guys' opinion on that?
I like the plates personally.
The plates give you more.
I have a few.
They give you more flexibility, but at the same time, it's like, and then you don't have to destroy the book. Like I like waver with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, there's no right or wrong answer.
Nick, we will update. We wanted to give the live stream the first snag at it. So if you're watching the live stream, you get first kind of go for the boxes. But I will have a post out either tonight or tomorrow.
I don't know if I've ever sold out of anything. This would be a first.
We're gonna do it.
We're gonna do it.
So if Yeah, I'm gonna get a post out in the bunker, and then we'll update it. I think that the thing is that I don't know that this is gonna. I don't know Marco's gonna leave these live for what, like a week, right?
Well, what I was thinking is just I'll leave it up there until it sells out, but I wanted to kind of end it with next week's show.
Yeah, so we were talking about ending it, and if we end it, the box isn't going to get out there. And like I said, I've got some ideas of what's in this $4.99 box.
And that's the other thing. If you guys notice, like, I don't do the thing where somebody opens up a box on YouTube and then you can go and buy them.
Yeah,
like,
that's
once
the one thing.
They're sold, I'm like, nah, you can't go get more. You know what I mean? The only time that ever happened was with the curated box because each box was specific to that person.
Yeah, there wasn't anything there wasn't anything specific about those. I will say, yeah, that's like Marco's been sending Autographed Mun Club. He's been getting the one that he sends to me. He gets it out first, but even if I get it, I don't open it until after he's closed it because it's not fair. Like what happened with Famke. Marco got hit up by a bunch of people going, "Hey, I want to get that $20 box after I opened it." And it's like, no, like
I told them all no. I mean,
you just got to trust him,
Yeah, there's a lot of people that wanted it. I think one of them, I think some of them are actually in the chat.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's not fair to the members who, pre-order and do the add-ons, and I'm like, hey, if one of them wants to sell it to you, or in a couple months, it'll be up for $80.
What field of work do you and Kendall do? So I am the manager for the dispatch center for Oregon State Police, and Kendall is the membership supervisor for the local nonprofit ground and air ambulance. So both Kendall and I are in public safety. And we're both obviously off with Xander. We're blessed enough that our jobs provide us with ample time off to spend with Xander in the beginning of his life. So we're both off right now, but that's what we do. We're both
you're just lazy.
We're lazy.
If you were true Americans, you would go to work.
If we were true Americans, we would have just got a nanny by now.
Right.
Let's see what else. What other questions we got? Here we go. Karen, I have an idea. Put cuttings from Marco's beard and put it in a little bottle and glue it. Okay, so for that to occur, Marco has to commit a crime.
Somebody's been watching my OnlyFans.
Marco has to commit a crime, and then he can sell his beard hairs to Vlad and Jesse of Zompire, and they'll make relics for their true crime box of Marco. That's how that works. You're gonna we're gonna get him in the true crime Zompire box.
It'll be crazy. There's a psycho out there, right, who signs a bunch of photos, sends it to them, and then goes and commits the crime.
Ooh, there you go.
That's a new story. I'm going to write that as a book.
The person who wanted to be in the box so bad.
How can I be? I want to be.
I want to be in the true crime mystery box. Let's see, Adam. Plates look better, but feels like a cop out. As like, yeah. See, that's the thing. Like, if they sign the book, because I used to go to book signings. One of my first signings I ever was at was Apollo Ono signing his book. And so the idea of like Jim Carrey held this book, opened this book with his hands, and signed this book.
Well, but you don't get the same thing with the plate.
He's held the plate, but he hasn't held the book.
Well, I mean, like we've had this conversation, and I have this debate with agents too. It's just those are souvenirs of the memory.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't really, the Anton Ono thing. You were all about the memory, right?
Yeah, exactly. Apollo's thing was so. That's the thing. It's so cool to go see them at a book signing.
Right.
And I've had positive experience with book signing. Sometimes it almost seems like a book signing. Some of them kind of give you a little bit more time and attention because it's their book and you're there for their book. So they kind of like the little PR more than than at a convention sometimes.
Well, when I lived in New York, by the Barnes and Nobles in Lincoln Center, they used to do a lot of those.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to go. There was an author called Lee Childs who did all the Jack Reacher books.
Yeah.
And so every time he'd release a new book, I would go to his reading, and then he would sign. And so I have a bunch of the Lee Child books and all that kind of stuff. So I'm excited to see the Amazon series. I always thought it'd be
absolutely.
good. They got Aquaman one of the Aquaman.
The one from the CW universe.
Yeah.
Right?
He was also Hawk in Teen Titans.
He was also Green Arrow in the suit in Smallville.
And he was also, I think, Michelangelo in Ninja Turtles.
Yeah. Did you actually ever see that pilot? I know they released the pilot, but they never actually picked up the show.
The one with Lou Diamond Phillips and
the Aquaman pilot.
Yeah, it's funny is I have the pilot right on my Apple phone because when it came out, I got the free Apple download of the pilot.
I'm pretty sure I'm the exact same.
So like I even watched it the other day
on my Apple account. Yeah.
It's like because I was looking like, what do I have on my Apple? Because I never buy anything through Apple, so I was like, oh, yeah, here's the Aquaman thing, and here's a couple albums.
Yeah. So Charles is saying these are going to sell at this time. Charles is putting that positive energy out there. Karen is doing a Zoom with John Cena tomorrow. That's cool. John Cena's been writing books like crazy. I think he has doesn't John Cena have 3 or 4 children's books out about monster trucks? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he has the best line in that Suicide Squad trailer.
The bunch of dicks on the beach.
If a bad man puts a bunch of dicks on the beach, I'll eat every dick for freedom.
That movie's gonna be great. I love that. I love the King Shark just tearing somebody in half. If you guys haven't seen the Suicide Squad trailer, the new one, watch it. It's great. Yeah, hand. Did you know that's Sylvester Stallone?
Oh, is it?
I'm pretty sure that's who's voicing King Shark. People correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure Sylvester Stallone is voicing King Shark. I'm pretty positive that's Sylvester Stallone.
I have no idea.
Yeah, so here, this is Charles, you bring up a great point here. There was a time, it's that ebb and flow of mystery where you want to grow your company, but you know where you are in it. And there was a time where Zobi hit this stride where they were selling out before people would receive the boxes, and it kind of goes back and forth, and so you never know. So it's kind of, sometimes it's a gamble. Sometimes it's like, okay, I don't want to buy it until I know it's in the box. And then, can you hear Xander crying? I think Kendall's giving him a bath. But yeah, so sometimes, it's like a gamble. Like, do you want to gamble? Do you want to take a chance to see if that one is if you're going to be able to see what's in it, especially with the Zobi boxes, because, the variations are minimal. So it's like, the Grail boxes, the OC boxes, people sometimes take a gamble of, do they want to see what's in them if it's the same across the board. But with the way Marco does stuff,
I'm pretty sure if anybody gets it, if people aren't gonna this $500 box, if at least one of the items in the box they're not hanging up on their wall, I'd be surprised.
I love,
or at least giving it, there'd be a family member or something they would just die for it.
Yeah. Anthony with the comment, I'm in risk management and I buy mystery boxes. That is awesome. Oh, yeah, that's awesome.
There's educated risks, right?
There are.
And so, it's like, I always tell the people, you live life, I could get hit by a bus tomorrow. Well, that meant something when I lived in Manhattan. Now where I live now, I probably don't even see a bus once every a year. So the odds of that happening are much, much lower.
Thank you, Charles. Appreciate it. Let's see. No nannies. Let's see what's this. Thanks for the info, brother. Much appreciated. My fields of work have been keeping me insanely busy. Nick, you are killing it, man. You just keep hustling, dude. You're like I said. I got that lock for that first signing. I got that lock. Ooh, I missed out on a bunch of them. People were commenting like crazy. Oh yeah, people can hear him. Strong lungs. Yeah, he was getting his bath. He liked his first bath. I don't know. Kendall was probably torturing him this time.
Need that Johnson and Johnson. No more tears.
Well, Amanda, there's a box for you. There's a $40 box. There's a $40 box. I'm trying, you know.
I'm telling you though, the 125 box is pretty insane. Like, honestly, I bet you. God, see, I don't want to say these things because I don't. In my mind, they mean something, right? Like, if you were to get these in the $125 box, you were to get them in the $500 box, you would not be disappointed. I don't think. I mean, their value is definitely not $500, but they're really nice pieces.
Oh, Amanda did pick up the 125 box. That's the box that Amanda picked up.
Woohoo! I can't wait to see your reaction.
Yeah, I'm I get it though. I get what Marco's saying. Like I'm biting my tongue because like I said, I had some guesses.
Well, see, the problem is I'm biased because I wouldn't have got any of this stuff if I didn't like it.
Yeah, that's the thing with Marco.
Like, there's actually two. I actually thought about putting out two $2,500 boxes.
Oh my god!
Because there's some stuff that I'd love to give away, but like I'm like, here, do you want a collection? I'm retiring from autographing collection because this is everything I'll ever need box. You know what I mean? Like, it's
the like, give me your stimulus box.
No, the you want to outfit your room and impress all your friends box. Everything you need to to wall a room.
Do you want to redo
to look like my studio?
You want to redo your house decor?
Yeah. Do you have a room in your house that you want to decorate? I have the box for you. 25.
Which box do I buy to get the Princess Bride Issa photo in?
That's the Marco died and maybe I left it to you in my will box. But instead I tricked you and I left it to Xander.
Oh, there you go. That's the Marco's dead in a box mystery box.
I'll make you guys, everybody who buys the $500 box, when I die, I'll get cremated and I'll send you a vial. Actually, my mom, right? We were talking once about that, right? And she's like, "What do you want to do if you pass away or something like that?" I'm like, "To me, I just cremate me, turn me into a necklace, and give them out to everybody." She's like, "Oh my god, why would you ever do that?" You know what I mean? I'm like, "Okay, don't do it."
Here's what we do, Marco. You get cremated and you get put into mystery boxes, but the trick is that you're actually in a tube, and it's like a glitter bomb, but with just your ashes. So it's
then a month later, you see me on a beach in Bali. You thought I was dead. They're like, "Well, who was that?"
Oh, here you go. So,
sorry, I can get dark in humor sometimes.
Yeah, we.
When does the box go on sale?
I'll put the link in the comments again. So the boxes are on sale right there. Those are the Bunker exclusive Marco's Gone Crazy boxes. There's 3 different levels. They are on sale now. We'll put up a post though also. And Nick is going big. Nick's going for the 500 and the 125.
Nice.
That's a good question. So if you get a 500 and you get a 125, are there repeating items?
Nah. You guys know me. You know what I mean? Like I always make sure. Like, some of the reasons some of my boxes take forever to ship sometimes is because I have a list of almost what everybody's ever bought. And so like I go through.
I try to tell people that. I try to tell people because, for no lie, there's people out there like I think Paul. I'm not going to put him on the spot here, but I'm pretty sure Paul Lawrence is one of them who consistently buys about 2 to 4 Blast from the Past every month, right? So he buys. So Marco's got this running list because he's been doing Autograph of the Month Club for 4 years now, 3 years, 4 years.
Yeah, I think we're working on the 5th year now.
So he's been doing Autograph of the Month Club, so you think that's all these signers. So and he makes sure that you don't get the same ones.
For the long time, we also had add-ons that were not the signer, that were
the first or second month that I was a member. You had the add-on for what's his name, who played Bruce Wayne in The Joker.
Yeah, Brett Cullen.
Yeah, Brett Cullen. So I got that add-on. Coleman. That was like a $20-something add-on, $25 add-on, I think. So you got a Brett Cullen autograph on a Joker piece, who he was also in Lost. He was amazing in Lost, for $25. So on top of these,
well, back then I was buying out a lot of the conventions sign outs, and so there was stuff that I only could get like 30 pieces of.
Yeah.
And so what I was doing was those were the add-ons, rather than
he didn't always have the variant add-ons. He had like, this month is going to be like, I think that one was a DC add-on, or I think it was the Joker add-on or something like that.
Yeah.
So,
and I mean, even what's crazy is like there's so many actors who've been in so many things. Like this last month, I could actually have done a Dark Knight Rises, like a comic book variant, but the person's in it for like 2 minutes or 3 minutes. You know what I mean? And I felt like there's no real costumes. Like sometimes when I do variants, right? Like I want to make sure that it's different enough from the other stuff that they do. Like the Supernatural one, not only do we have like a running thing of a lot of Supernatural autographs, right, from day one, but so that's like anytime I do something and somebody's in, some form or another of Supernatural, I'll always do a Supernatural variant just for those.
Yeah, because it's just one of the greatest shows ever made. But and then your photo choice, with this last, without spoiling it, the Supernatural variant for this one was just so good because that's like this huge fight scene,
right?
Like this huge important scene of betrayal and with one of the main characters and huge fight scene.
You can't find, because of the fact that was during like season 4. So like the photos available, are not that good. Like this was like before, like people don't realize like HD wasn't even really a standard until like 2005 or 6, and even then it wasn't even, but yeah, thank you everybody for purchasing these. And the good news is pretty much all this money goes back into doing more signings. Like, as Michael knows, I'm pretty much in the crypto world now, and I do a lot of this is my passion stuff of who I want to work with and that kind of stuff. And it's so much fun. Then I get to do these podcasts and talk to a whole bunch of people.
We joke, and it is kind of Marco does, like, if you say like use Charles, the put Pauly Shore in my Blast from the Past, like Marco's just not going to do it just because that's Marco. But at the same time, he really does go through.
There's an actual reason.
Because you can't do that, because then you'll get requests from everybody.
Yeah, then everybody starts asking. That's like it's the same reason why I can't like let people in. Like, oh, can I get last month's? I didn't get a chance to order till this week, or I forgot. But everybody already knows what it is. I can't, because what happens is you get people. I mean, even with the FAMCA, like when we pushed it, and it was the 40. Like there was like 20 people who signed up, to come back, signed up just for that month, and then canceled because they knew it was going to be a big signer, right? And the whole point of the club is that people that are here is because they want to be here, they want to have fun, they want to have the experience, and it allows us to keep going if it's consistent. You know what I mean?
But that's what the whole thing, my contribution, because like I think everybody knows watching this, I believe in Marco. I believe in the Autograph of the Month Club. I love it. It's one of our favorite boxes to open. You know, we know it's coming every month. We know that when it's going to come. We know kind of what we're getting. We know what it costs, and the portion that we did, like the our contribution has been this post in the bunker to kind of drive that kind of, you're in the club, you're in the community, like let's figure out who the signer is. But again, the whole point of that too, and for you, those of you who are watching now or who rewatch this, I'm telling you guys, Marco goes through there and like you think like what I say, Marco keeps notes of everybody and everything that everybody buys. Marco keeps notes of what the names that he consistently sees on there because he knows, okay, these are good names. Or the same way that Marco's like, hey, check out this show. Like, you know, if he writes a review, or if he gives a signer, he wants you to check it out. Well, sometimes the same thing happens where one of us will say a name and that'll spark something in Marco for a show that he used to watch or somebody he hasn't thought of, or to go back.
All because of Karen, again. I've almost watched Firefly Lane a couple times. I've almost done it.
Almost.
But then it got canceled and I'm like, maybe I don't want to start it.
See, I just don't want to watch Blood In, Blood Out because there's not a sequel.
There actually is 2 sequels.
Damn it. That didn't work.
Actually, what's crazy is I watched, I was on YouTube and I was watching some of those reaction videos of people watching it for the first time.
Yeah.
And then I was watching, they had like a 25th anniversary thing out in LA and like the lines were just epic. You know, and for a movie that doesn't have a Blu-ray, doesn't have an actual digital version.
Yeah, it doesn't have much. No HD.
It's just lost in that like no man's land of
yeah.
But like the director, you know, is phenomenal. You know, and like I said, it was one of Billy Bob Thornton's first movies. You know, he's got a small role in it. Ving Rhames, one of his first movies. You know,
nice.
But
there you go. I agree with Charles. He could probably he might pull something like that off on the $4.99.
Almost box. Like I have an extra Hal's Moving Castle print.
Ooh, that's the most recent one, right?
Yeah.
I saw.
Well, what it was is they printed it, but they left one of the layers hidden in the file, so it didn't print right. So they said, you know, we'll just go ahead and print a new one, and they actually just updated, like made it even better. And so I got 2 copies for the same price. Like
a variant now?
Yeah,
like an air variant or whatever.
Yeah.
I saw somebody. I didn't know this. I don't know. I'm sure you do because you've been a fan of hers longer than I have. But somebody picked up a AP from her, an artist proof, and she remarked on it.
Well, I think the first time was the Hal's Moving Castle APs that just released.
She remarked on all of them.
I think so.
She drew a little hand. Like that makes now like. I mean, because I had a chance to get a couple APs when I showed you she posted.
Yeah, but I don't think she's ever done that before. I think this was like a first time.
Because I kind of want to get the Life of Pi one. I kind of want that because that one's sick because it glows in the dark. She used like glow in the dark ink, and I had a chance to get an AP and I didn't do it. And then, so yeah, it makes me feel a little better knowing she doesn't do that every single time.
Well, the thing is I think she's in Indonesia or I don't know where.
Thailand?
Thailand, I think, somewhere around this. Like one of those islands out in that area, you know, the South Pacific, and so a lot of times it's hard to get the prints all the way out there, and then just have to turn around and ship them back to probably the U.S. or Europe or something.
So when she's selling APs, she's actually doesn't have those in hand. She's just selling them.
The printer's just probably shipping them out for her.
Yeah.
So this one somehow, you know, made it to her.
You got John picked up the $40 box. Nice, John. What's this? Nick. Super excited. I've been working on filming some musical scenes as well. Oh, I didn't know you were a singer too. Look at Nick with all these little nuggets of info.
We're gonna be like one of those things back before stories.
Yeah. I just feel like we're watching the rise of the next Christopher Sabat.
Is that the Vegeta guy?
Yeah, Vegeta.
I used to be. You should see my anime cell collection.
You know what this still doesn't do? I just realized this still doesn't do when people reply to other people. So like Charles just replied to his own comment about the Issa piece, and it doesn't show. It doesn't show. I can't display the replies. But what Charles said was that it would have to be the $4.99 box. They're all awesome and original art, so they don't come cheap. Amazing stuff. But yeah, once I get this room finished, because like it looks okay. This side, this part, but this part is god awful. Once I get it done, I'll do like a little room tour in a video because I'm up to I think 4 Issa photos for this room. I have Romeo and Juliet, Mother, Labyrinth, and Pan's Labyrinth.
Yeah, see, what you see behind me is probably 1% of what my house looks like.
Marco has almost every single Issa.
Every wall in my house has prints.
Do you have the Life of Pi one?
No. I didn't watch the movie, so I didn't get it.
Have you not watched that movie? It's great. It's a great movie. I really want to read the book really bad. I haven't read the book. I want to read the book really bad.
Like, I just, I went a little crazy. I have about 200 prints that are not on my wall.
So I know, Karen, if you're asking about like signings, I know Marco's talked about before. He doesn't do a lot of voice actor signing. I think he said it backfired one time in the.
Yeah, I did Adventure Time stuff one month. And I tried a wrestling one month, and no, I have my niche. I leave Zobi and them to do their voice actors, and I mean, I want to focus on honoring the character actors who don't ever get any credit or any love. Like, honestly, if you just Google this month's actor, nothing comes up. It's just such a disgrace.
Yeah.
Like,
I think when I did a hashtag of them on Instagram, they had like 500.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is like it's just a disgrace. You know what I mean? And I will talk off screen a little bit about why, but it's for somebody of their talent and the contributions that they made and the stuff that they've been in to just have like 0 to no fanfare.
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous.
So Karen was saying, now this I know Marco has. Marco has some very cool animation stuff. He sent us stuff before. Marco has a lot of Mondo type prints, and Marco loves original artwork, and a lot of it's from
I have
cartoons and stuff.
Anime. Like, I have some original Dragon Ball Z anime cells with the backgrounds, the A cells, the ones that sell like I don't know. They used to be like $1,000. I don't know what they are now, but like they're the actual key cells, like the main one that they would use. Like, I have one like with Goku. He's on the Kai planet holding, not Goku, but Gohan holding the Kai sword with the Kai earring. And it's got 5 layers, one for the hair piece so that they can just change out the hair, one for like the lips and the chin, so that way they can reuse some of them and keep swapping it so that it looks like his hair's moving and his mouth's.
Yeah.
And it's, it comes with all the original sketches with the keys, stuff like that. I have a pretty nice collection of anime ones because to me it was original artwork.
Have you ever seen the South Park documentary 6 Days to Air?
No.
So you know how South Park originally started all with construction paper, and they would just cut the construction paper and put them together and take a picture and then move the little pieces.
I didn't know that, but I do now.
That's how the South Park started, was just little construction paper, and they would put the little pieces down in the scenes and they'd move them. They uploaded all the different pieces basically into iPads. So the whole thing is South Park episodes are actually written and animated in a quicker amount of time than any other animation out there because it's all just pieces.
Well, I know that I know that was the case, and that's why they were able to talk about such relevant topics.
Yeah, every episode they film within 6 days, and they do most of the voice acting, so it's just them there doing everything. And it's pretty incredible.
Yeah, I mean, I know they're super talented. To me, one of my favorite movies on my top 10 list was Orgasmo.
I gotta tell you a funny story off this of something that we were talking about.
That's for our OnlyFans stream.
Yeah, that's the private stream. Oh, let's see. Karen said here, that's why we bought ours, hoping in the future they would be worth more. We paid close to $500 back in the 90s. It's signed by Mel Blanc.
Nice. Actually, there's a friend of mine that I just had dinner with last night, and his wife, did the con circuit for a year, and they've had a rough year because of COVID. Because they lived on the con tour, right?
Yeah.
They did, and so they got hit pretty hard, and they're picking up a bunch of anime cells, from a gallery because the gallery closed and they had to go pick up. They were on consignment, and I was like, "What you need to do is put them in some like mystery boxes and dump them on the bunker." But,
there you go.
Because you can unload just complete crap in boxes and people will buy it and on bunkers.
This is not the way to talk about it because somebody just dropped boxes. Actually, there's a company out there. Anybody that's watching still can talk. There's a company out there that does animation cell boxes.
Yeah, what's his name?
What's it called?
Gary something from London. He bought almost the entire Warner Brothers collection from the vault.
Yeah, but there's a company out there that I've seen people do YouTube videos of that they're animation cells. I forget what the I don't know.
Zobi dropped a few in some of their boxes.
Yeah, Zobi's done a couple, but this is actually a company that's all that they do is animation cells. Charles said, I love special effects artists and stunt people, but they can't be in mystery boxes because there aren't too many people that don't have any respect for everyone else. Yeah.
That's what I love about our podcast. And eventually we're going to have those type of people on our shows.
Yeah.
When things kind of settle down a little bit.
That's a great, there's a lot of things though. I think, CSR and Mintich, they've been doing that to give those people recognition. They've been having a lot of those first-time signers. I think CSR pulled off like 5 first-time signers from Killer Clowns, and they were the people in the clown suits that nobody knows who they were. But now there's cast pieces out there with them on it, and they pulled the stunt person from Jeepers Creepers. So there's companies out there that are actually tapping into those and doing more of those behind the scenes. CSR did the what's her name who did the spider walk in Exorcist. That was a signing. It was her first ever signing, and all she did was she did the spider walk
right
in the Exorcist.
See, I've always wanted to have a show. I even had like a name for it, but the idea of the show was to basically start talking to people in those roles. Like I've actually reached out to a big prop master in Hollywood who does a lot of props about being on the show.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool to hear
talk about props and all that kind of stuff.
I know there's a lot that goes into props because I know on movie sets and stuff like that, props are handled like police evidence. They're all labeled. They're all like really kept, like they're scrutinized. They're kept. There's multiple of them.
I did a signing for Heroes with Greg Grunberg on set in the prop room, and I'm sitting there just drooling. Like this bin, it's because you have like totes, right? And this one's like Heroes, a hero, from Masioka.
Mm-hmm.
Heroes props. Like their entire prop collection was in this tote. Then they had this other character's like entire prop collection in this tote, and he's sitting there doing the signing, and I'm just drooling all over the totes with all of the props from the show.
You're like, can I just have one tote? Just one.
Because this was during season 2, and so. Well, like I said, not a lot of you guys know, but I actually have the Hero versus the T-Rex painting signed by whatever in my hallway.
Yeah, I know. I hate that. Yeah, that's so much. It's such a cool freaking photo.
Yeah, and I actually, it sucks because I was in a bidding war with Nissan Ellis for it. R.I.P.
Thank you, Amanda. Yeah, I'm excited to see what Marco puts in these two. Like I said, I have the only inside knowledge that I have is what I know about Marco, and with him, I can only guess. So I'm excited
to see
for
something for 1 second because I just actually it might be funny.
Uh-oh.
No, I mean just for me. Let's see. But oops.
I'm gonna have to go feed Kendall.
All right. Well, so let's go ahead and wrap this up.
What are you looking up? I want to see what you're looking up.
Oh, it's nothing. It's just it's more of an inside joke for me.
Okay.
It's just wanted to do it before I forget.
Oh, gotcha.
But
all right. So I will get a post up, guys, in the bunker. Thank you for everybody who's already been, who's been with us for this, and thank you to everybody who has already, trusted Marco and picked up a box. Marco has some incredible stuff, so I'm really excited to see what's in these boxes. He's putting them together for the bunker, putting in a lot of Marco constantly. We talk about all the time, it's April 6th. This is like Marco's 3-day break basically. So what Marco does, for those that don't know, Marco ships everything out the first week of the month. So he's gotten everything out. So now he has a 3-day break, and then he's going to start working on the next signer. Once he figures out the next signer, he has to do all the contracts with them. Once he does that, he has to print all the photos, or he has to get the photos approved, print them, set it up in the site for the variants if there are variants. And it's a constant cycle where this is every month, so there's no stop for him. So he really took some extra time to kind of put these together for the bunker.
And what Michael doesn't tell you is if we get the club up to 400 members, he will quit his job and come work for me.
And Marco's gonna fly me out to Vegas weekly when he moves. We're gonna have a private jet.
More like I'll just send the photos to you, and I'll be on a beach in Bali.
Deal.
All right, guys.
All right, everybody.
Take care.
So, thank you guys. So let me double check. Charles wants to make sure you get the beard hairs in there. So make sure to at least tape a hair.
All right.
I actually have a funny story about that. I'll leave on a funny story about that. Somebody, I don't remember who it is, but I sent somebody in the bunker because I sent off. Oh, he's got the beard hair ready.
Got it ready.
I sent off a stack of 5 or 6 things for people in the bunker, like trades and sales and stuff like that. And Xerxes loves tape, and he likes to lick tape for whatever reason. I don't know why he likes to lick tape. And so I'm setting the tape up on this box, and Xerxes comes over to lick it, and I don't see that he's going to lick it. And I tape the box down, and all of a sudden I see him doing this because his whiskers are taped to the box.
You know how many times I've had to retape something because I actually did get one of my hairs from get in there. I'm like, God, that can't have that. I have to untape it.
Somebody in the bunker got a Xerxes whisker.
Guys, it's been wonderful. It was I think we went on for 2 hours, right?
Yeah, we went on. We've been live for a hot minute, hour and a half live. That's not bad.
It makes up for the last 2 weeks.
Yeah. So we'll see you guys next week. I will get some posts up about this, but for those of you who are here watching, and for those of you who are already purchased from Marco, thank you. I know it's a lot of work to do these extra things for the bunker, so we really appreciate these companies continuing to bring these exclusives, and want to keep showing support, because if we can get Marco, if we can get Autograph the Month Club up to the a quarter of the subscriber level of something like Bandbox, Marco can do some incredible stuff. So
yeah.
Anyway, we'll see you guys.
No art prints from the same artist over and over again.
Marco throwing shade at the end. Bye.
You actually have the stop stream.